guys, I'm your instruction librarian here at Jackson State. I am so excited to do this video with y'all. Now, if you have any questions along the way and you need to talk to somebody about your history paper, you can get in contact with me. Here is my number and you can access this. Come to the library page. Here's our home page. You come to About the Library staff, Bruce Slagle. My email is rslagle, so rslagle at jscc.edu. You can email me. You can also shoot me a text or call using my Google number, which is 731-227-2790. That connects to my cell. Also, if you need any updates about the library, make sure to check our homepage. And we'll be updating about how we're going to proceed in the future. So today we're going to talk about making your bibliography page for writing in Chicago. And I used a few different books. I used a documentary about World War I. It's called World War I, The People's Story. Great documentary. It's really interesting. So what they did was, let me go get it for you. So here it is. So what they did is they took primary sources that, so those are letters and journals that people wrote during and then they've reenacted that period and showing what it was like to live in the trenches in just a very real way. So all that to say is you can use the documentary as a source. It doesn't technically count as a primary source. It's a secondary source, but it can and cannot. So if you're interested in anybody that's mentioned in the documentary, then you could go look them up. I used a couple books about the American Revolution and the French and Indian War, but specifically I'm just going to show you one. So The War That Made America, which is a short history of the French and Indian War. So here it is, and it is by Fred Anderson. Now, what more importantly I'm going to show you is in the back, they have an index. An index breaks out terms that are used in the book. So it has people, places, and things, I guess you could say, battles, events, places, yeah. Anyway, so, like, say we're going to look at the French and Indian War. But in here it tells us, please refer to it as the 7 Years' War, which is what it was referred to in England. That's actually another this brings up an interesting point. So a few times this happens, like wars that are fought in different countries and wars that are fought with other countries, like they're referred to as different things in different. So like the World War I, we call it World War I. In Britain, they call it the Great War. A lot of places in Europe, they call it the war to end all wars. The French and Indian War, the U.S. calls it the French and Indian War. England calls it, and United Kingdom calls it the 7 Years' War. That happens actually quite frequently. I'm trying to think of any other examples, but I don't have any off the top of my head. So yeah, here's just show you what the index looks like. So it has the name of what you're looking for, and then it gives you the page number that's in the book where you can access it. So lastly, so here's my sample bibliography. And how I made these indents. So you always want to make sure you're alphabetized, and then you make the indents by, if we went back, you can space it and press enter and indent it. And I did that with pressing tab actually. And so you tab it. You could also tab it out like you do the spacing. So looks like 12 spaces. Tapping on the space bar will make it the indent where you want it to go. If you have any questions along the way of how to indent or anything for that matter, just contact me. Also, this is an article. So when you download an article, here you go. All the information you need is right here in the title, in like the first page. This is for if anything's on JSTOR. Some other publishers are a little bit different. And you give the information they give you. If they don't give you all the information that maybe OWL has or the manual has, then you give what you can find. But you do need to give as much information that you can find. The more information you give, the better. But sometimes, like I know on web pages, sometimes they don't have like an author, but they might have an editor and you include that instead. If you do have any questions about writing your paper, citations, you can contact the Writing Center and they're more than happy to help you. If you need to brainstorm about a topic, then contact me. I would love to talk to you. I was a history major in college, so I have good experience in writing papers and have read a lot. I also know a lot about different time periods or know where to help you find sources. And that's the main job of a librarian. We help you succeed, and we are here to help you succeed. And we know where to find answers where maybe you may not think about them. We want you to help. We want to help you. All right. Well, have a great rest of your day. That wraps up the video. I don't think I have anything else. If you would like any videos made in the future, then let me know. And I look forward to working to you in the future. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Bye.